and the pressure of having the gold and silver medalists on either side of you, Jason. The key for him, if there's any key whatsoever, is do not look to the side. Put those blinders on and swim your own race, at least until you get to the freestyle.
Carson said after that, back at the 2016 Olympics when he was 14, he watched Chase Kalish and Jay Litherland win Olympic medals. Then 5 years later at the Olympic trials, he was racing between them. Might have freaked him out a little bit, but now realizing they're not a step above me. When I'm on my game, I'm as good as them, maybe even better. And remember, after the last Olympic trials, he went to a smaller meet and clocked a time that would have won gold in the 400 IM in Tokyo.
That's right. It would have beaten Chase Kalish's gold medal time. Now, that wasn't at the Olympics, but he is the 8th fastest swimmer in history in this event. So you've seen what he's been able to do the last 3 years. Now, this is exactly the scenario that's going to shape up the rest of the way. They're amazing swimmers here. But Litherland, Foster, and Kalish, they're going to go 1, 2, 3. I have no idea what order, but that's your top 3 right there. The next closest is 6 seconds away from Litherland's 4:09. Even though they were really good in the morning, I think this is a 3-person race. One of them will not be an Olympian in 2024. And one more thing, you know, this is exactly the scenario we thought too, right? I mean, this is Foster, just like the prelims, and most of the time taking that big lead out the halfway point, and then Kalish right there, oh, wait for it, because this third 100, just wait for it.
Getting ready to set up where he does a lot of damage in the breaststroke. So Foster with a lead by almost 2 seconds, but get ready to check out the work of the 30-year-old from Baltimore in this discipline, Rowdy.
Well, he was 2 seconds exactly ahead this morning, and it almost looks like he's speeding up to go on a highway, right? He's kind of getting right there to Foster. Now, let me say something about Carson Foster. He is spectacular on 3 legs. Breaststroke is without a doubt his weakest, but he has improved dramatically. One reason why he is now in the top 10 in the world of all-time performers.
See Kalish knifing down that lead, cut about half of it in that opening 50 meters here of the 100-meter portion of the breaststroke, and now mounting even more of a challenge.
Well, it sure looks like these two are heading to Paris. Litherland right there has a great freestyle, so don't count him out quite yet. But Chase Kalish is the Olympic gold medalist for a reason. Didn't catch him, but remember 2 seconds? 2 seconds went down to 4/10.
Foster now still with the upper hand as they head to freestyle, and the crowd starting to rise in anticipation of a potential another thrilling finish here in Indy.
Well, you went 75% down. Now you just got to bring it home. You want to try to think about matching your fly split if possible. These guys are way ahead now. And you know the beautiful thing about the trials, Jason? It really doesn't matter whether you get first or second, because both of them will most likely punch their ticket. But how about a great race home?
6/10 between them. Carson Foster trying to do what he couldn't at the last Olympic trials, and that's hold off one of the guys he idolized growing up, and it looks like he may do it. Carson Foster from Mason, Ohio, denied 3 years ago, undeniable now. He'll win in the 400 IM and book a trip to Paris. Chase Kalish, Rowdy, knows that his job is pretty well secure as well with that second spot. Traditionally, the top 2 in every individual event go for the United States. Not official till the roster gets filled out later this week, but it's almost good to go.
Look at the emotion. Look at this kid, man. Jason. Oh, I remember 4 years or 3 years ago. Oh, I am so happy for this young man. I can't begin to tell you. Halfway point, he's out there, isn't he? Oh, 158.8. He is out there for sure. You know, the breaststroke, he's going to come back. But you know what? He let the blinder stay on, didn't he? It did not affect him because he knew Chase was going to catch him. He knew it all along, but he went to that great stroke. Arguably, his best stroke. And now, he finally gets to call himself an Olympian.